people, we are back and with Anas. Are you good, Anas?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Look, just met Anas now, and look, we're back at Villa Park, and we're just going to be asking him for his player ratings for end of the season. Let's get into it. Emi Martinez, out of 10, what do you rate him?
They've been a lot of goals scored, isn't it?
Yeah.
So give him like 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't as good as his first season when he came in, but yeah, this season he has been a bit, but yeah.
Especially after the second term.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to right back, Matty Cash. You were telling me you like him a lot. What do you rate him? 9 out of 10.
I
Yeah.
like the goal he scored against City.
Yeah.
The last game of the season. Oh,
Nice. Good goal. He scored quite a few goals this season, I think.
Yeah, fortunately we lost, but
Yeah.
still a good game.
Yeah. And centre backs will go on to Tyrone Mings. For me, he hasn't been great. He has too much mistakes in
How
him.
much would you give him?
For me,
Yeah,
I'll probably give him like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Yeah. 4 out of 10. What do you give him?
4.5.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Like I think he's been poor, man. Like we definitely need to sign another centre back. But we'll move on to Ezri Konsa. He's got injured towards the end of the season.
Beginning of because you said
He was very good at it. Yeah, the good he was.
So let's give him 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
That's reasonable. Then we'll move on to Callum Chambers. We signed him in January. Well, what do you
That's
rate
a really
him?
good player. Isn't it?
Yeah. Good cover. What do you rate him out of 10?
7.
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think he's just a good standard backup. Good signing for Villa, to be honest. But yeah, we'll move on to left back, Luca Dean. Signed him in January as well. What do you rate him?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like him that much.
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, he's good going forward, but defensively he can be got at.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
He's a left back, innit?
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be good at defending.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 4 out of 10, yeah, maybe. I'll probably put him a bit higher. Probably give him a little 5 standard.
Yeah,
5 out of 10. Because to be
5.
fair, he got a few assists this season. Considering he's come in January, I think he's been all right, decent.
So
But
maybe next season he will be
better, much better.
Great,
Yeah. You will move on to midfield. Douglas Luiz, what do you make him?
Lucas Luis, 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Yeah. What do you think about?
For me, I think he's had spells in the season where he's been good, and then he's been off. Then he's been good again. I feel like
So
he's one of those players, but he's linked away with the move to Roma. Jose
Roma,
Mourinho
yeah,
wants him, yeah. But I don't know. Let me know what in the comments below. What do you lot make of Douglas Luiz? What did you say? 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Yeah.
6 out of 10. John McGinn. This season he hasn't been as good. He hasn't been as good.
Let's give him 2 out of 10.
That's a 2 out of 10.
Because you said
I'll give him a bit higher. I'll probably give him a 4, 5, 4, 5,
yeah.
5 out of 10. Because I think last season he was good. This season, a bit iffy. We'll move on to the next midfielder, the star boy Jacob Ramsey. I know you know a lot about him.
Yeah.
You know a lot about him. What do you make of him?
I will give him 8.
8 out of 10.
He's been good.
I think he's in quality. Look, youngster. I think he's only 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, and he's still so young. So
Yeah, he's so young.
The next few years he's gonna be a
Monster. Even
Monster,
Steven Gerrard
yeah.
he's got a high ceiling, but for me, Jacob Ramsey, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8, 9,
8, 9. Yeah.
8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Okay, we'll move on to the forwards. We'll go on to Leon Bailey. He's been injured most of the season. For me, I
How
think
many goals he scored this season?
not many. I think the only goal I can remember is Everton. Remember
Everton,
his
yeah.
debut when he scored in front of the whole tent.
Yeah, so that's the only goal he scored.
I think so. For me, he's injury prone.
Yeah, so
He came from Bayer Leverkusen, and in Germany he was firing,
Yeah,
But he's come to the Premier League, and injuries. I think the intensity is too high for him. But
So I would give him.
I think it's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
3,
So yeah, 3, 4,
3,
4 out.
3, I think. 3,
Because
4.
I think if he wasn't injured, he would play very good this season. So.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. But next season, hopefully, he stays injury free and gets some goals and assists. But yeah, we'll move on to the other forward, Ollie Watkins. Hasn't been firing as much as last season, but for me, Ollie Watkins misses too many chances. He's a volume player. He needs a lot of chances to score, but his finishing.
I guess next season he will be like. You remember when in Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Benzema.
Yeah.
You remember the old seasons?
Yeah.
It was so like.
No.
It was.
You know what it was with Benzema? When Ronaldo was there, he was providing for Ronaldo. So
Yeah.
So
But
he was playing like a little false
same
nine.
as this player. He was missing a lot of chances, but next season when Ronaldo left, he became a very good player.
Very, very good. Now we look at
Yeah.
Benzema now.
So I think
Ballon
so
d'Or, you
now,
know.
because of Philippe Coutinho came, and Philippe with the assists and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he will be a very good player next season. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
let's give him this season
what do you rate him?
5
5 out of 10.
out of 10.
Yeah, standard.
Next season I will give him more than that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll move on to his partner, Danny Ings, as I call him, Danny Ingsagi. Yeah.
Exactly.
But for me, like, he hasn't been as good as he was at Southampton. He hasn't been firing for Villa. I still think that next season he'll be good. I still think that.
Hopefully,
What do you rate him?
hopefully rate. So I will rate him 4.
4 out of 10. But we'll move on to the main man, the Brazilian, El Magiciano, Felipe El
Coutinho.
Coutinho. What do you make of him?
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
He just came in January and made a lot. He scored a lot of goals.
It was quite a few games, but then after that, he got back into it.
Yeah. I think next season he will lead Aston
I
Villa
think
to the
so.
Champions League. Do you reckon?
Oh, hey, let's go. Let's go. Champions League, All right, Anas, Morgan Sanson. Do you know me? I forgot he played for Villa. The amount of times the guy's been injured, like, I don't know,
Almost forget about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many injuries. I feel like Morgan Sanson, the Premier League's too.
Yeah, I think they just
high,
need to get
yeah.
rid of him, maybe.
Yeah, I think the Premier League's too
Yeah,
much
yeah.
high intensity. And for Morgan Sanson, what do you rate him?
1 out of 10. They just
Yeah.
need to get rid of him.
I can't argue with that. But yeah, Morgan Sanson, 1 out of 10. We move on to Marvelous Nakamba. He was good at the start, decent. Obviously got the injuries after as well, but
Many
what do you make of
players
him?
enjoyed it. I will give him 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't. I think he's a decent player, but he can't play football with his feet. But Nakamba, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10, yeah.
Okay, then we'll move on to Buendia. What do you make of Buendia? For me, I think start of the season he was alright, but then after that he got used to it and he was getting quite a few goals and
How many
assists.
goals he scored? I think
I'm not sure. But I think he was decent towards the end of the season.
let's give him 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7
fair
out of 10.
play. Alright, Anas, Ashley Young, what do you make of him?
Because as you said, he didn't play much games this season, so
Yeah.
I would give him 3 out of 10.
3 out of
3
10.
out of 10,
Yeah.
And hopefully next season.
For me, like, he's an experienced player. He's good to have in the dressing room, but obviously Luca Dean, he's much better than him as a left back.
True.
But yeah, Ashley Young standard, 3, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10.
Yeah, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 people. And obviously Anas recently we signed the main man on a permanent deal, Felipe Coutinho.
Yeah, that's,
You like him a lot, but
yeah, of course.
what do you
the
make of
best
him?
player now in the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I already rated him, so I gave him 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And still 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Next season we'll see.
Hopefully next season will be
Yeah.
firing. Only 17 million as well, bargain. But yeah, next signing Boubacar
And
Kamara.
hopefully they give him a very good number. They change the
Yeah.
23, give him a 10 or a
Yeah,
7.
that's the thing. Hopefully. But Buendia got the 10, that's the thing.
So they give him a 7.
Yeah, true.
7 should be there.
Yeah, and Boubacar Kamara, what do you make of him?
Kamara,
Who's
yeah.
signing?
Yeah.
For me, he's one of the hottest prospects in Europe as a young player, midfielder, coming from Marseille. Highly thought of, good midfielder in my opinion. What do you make of him?
I think next season, we'll see next season. We can't judge him now. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. For me,
he's still new. We can't judge him. So
Yeah.
next season, hopefully, play.
hopefully he
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
good. And obviously Diego Carlos, finally centre back, coming from Sevilla. He's got Champions League pedigree, played in the Europa League as well. What do you make of him?
But because he have some experience in the Champions League, so I would rate him. I can't rate him because
Yeah.
they're still new. So hopefully next season he play very good. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. But Anas, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, thank
People, make sure you like, subscribe, comment in the section below. Let me know your ratings for the players this season. What do you make of them? And hopefully next season we get the Europa League. You think
Yeah.
we'll make Europa League?
Yeah, we can make it.
Yeah.
And if we couldn't, we will make the Conference League.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So you think we're gonna finish about 7th?
7? No.
8?
The 4th Champions League.
Oi! Champions League, people. Champions League.
Thank
Make
you,
sure you
thank
like,
you so
subscribe.
much. I really
no worries.
enjoyed this video. And,
Yeah, people.
See you next season at Villa Park.
Come on, up the Villa.